What's going on?
Well, how's this past week been for you? You signed the contract last week. Obviously, mandatory minicamp. Just what have the vibes been like for you on a personal level?
It's been kind of fun, just taking in every day, one day at a time, and just enjoying the process, bro. It's been fun. So.
You said during your introductory press conference about how you're around a bunch of OGs, so you get to feel like a kid still. Do you still feel like that, or do you feel like a pro yet?
For sure. I mean, of course I feel like a pro, but them all my uncles, man. They all older than me, so I'm just in there learning every day. So.
What were your biggest takeaways from minicamp that you learned?
Really just keep your feet where you are. Don't let nothing get too big, and just keep the main thing.
What can you learn from guys from all the older guys that you're around?
Everything, how they take care of their body, what they eat, just their daily routines, and just taking something from everybody and just adding it to my pot.
What's it been like with Coach Debo? Obviously, he's somebody that has a lot of energy. Does it help having a coach that recently came from college so you know how to communicate a little bit more?
Yeah, because a lot of things he did in college, I was doing also, so we kind of gel already at a good spot.
What have you picked up on some of the older guys so far? Have you been watching guys like Calais and Dalvin, and what have you noticed?
Really just take care of your body. That's your moneymaker, so just make sure your body prepared every day to handle what's going on.
Can't hit anyone, but getting on the grass and just going up against maybe the first team offense, what's it been like just kind of getting used to that speed in practice with your new teammates?
I mean, it's been fun back out there playing football, and I can't wait till we put the equipment on so it get real. So.
What's it like going up against a guy like Kyler?
He an athlete, man. He gonna make plays when they supposed to be made, and I just can't wait to see him this season.
Did you notice the difference of the strength of guys that are in the NFL versus college already?
Nah, not really, but we're gonna see. So.
Anybody else really standing out on the offensive side of the ball for you so far?
I wouldn't say anybody specific, just the whole offense in general. I feel like they've been gelling pretty well this offseason, so like I said, I just can't wait to get to camp and see things rolling. So.
Now that you've spent some more time in it, what do you like a lot about this defensive scheme?
They want the defensive lineman to make plays, and that's what I like to do, so I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Walter, what was your path like just getting here from 3 different high schools and then going to 2 universities? What was it like just the path to get here from when you were a teenager to now?
Really just, I just say, just facing the adversity head on and just handling what you got to handle every day, and I feel like a lot of things that I have been through set me up for this spot. So.
Clay was saying he was impressed with your lateral quickness. Is that natural, or is it something that you've worked on and developed? How would you explain that?
I would say it was something I worked on. The year prior, I was told my lateral quickness wasn't the best, so to hear that from a good vet, I'm pretty excited for myself.
How'd you work on it? What'd you do?
Just moving around, just put myself in awkward positions so when it comes down to it, I'm ready. So.
JG said that you were using your fist as a measuring stick of how much broccoli you're going to eat. Is kind of the nutrition side of this thing something you've carried on from college, or is this new to you?
Really, it's been, because I never really focused on the eating part of it. So and they said you're supposed to have 2 fists of color, so I get some broccoli or some fruit or something every day. So I'm just going to keep that going and see what it takes me to.
Walter, how would you describe this rookie class?
Close-knit, I feel like we kind of already like a family, even though we just getting started, and can't just wait to see the progress that we got.
Do you have someone that you're close with right now?
I'll probably say the closest out of the whole group, probably either Jeremiah or Will or Jordan, and probably 3 people I talk to the most, bro.
How do you like Arizona so far?
Man, it get a little hot, but I'm loving it so far. Get my vitamin D in. So.
Find any favorite restaurants yet that you like?
Nah, I just moved in, so I've been cooking a lot. So. Yeah.
What's the best dish you can cook?
Probably like some pasta or something easy.
What has it been like? You got to throw out the first pitch the other day at the Diamondbacks game, but just to see, the way that the Valley has embraced you since you got here, how cool has that been for you?
It's been pretty fun. I don't really feel like an outsider, you know. I feel like everybody done welcome me in with open arms, and I'm just ready to get my career started here.
How nervous were you on the first pitch?
I wasn't really necessarily nervous. I just looked at it as like I'm in the backyard throwing baseball, so that was really it.
You know, on draft night, you said the Cardinals took the time to get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you hope maybe they've discovered about you? You know, your teammates, the team, maybe what you've shown them so far? Really
just, you know, I'm not the most talkative person, but every day I'm going to come in and I'm going to handle my handle, you know. And I'm not one of those people that you're going to have to, you know, worry about what's going on. I know what I'm here for, and I know what I'm going to bring to the table. So.
How confident are you, based on what you've seen so far, you can have a real impact this year?
I mean, I feel like just me being me, I feel like I can help in any way possible, honestly. But it's just whatever the coaches got planned for me to do for them, and I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. So.
Dalvin talked about the D-line room being a brotherhood already. How much can that help in your progression as a football player?
Well, just being around guys like DT and Calais, you know, I feel like they're going to take me to where I need to get, especially, you know, they on the back end of their career. So I feel like they put me in the spot where they wish they were at. So.
You haven't spent much time with the vets yet, but have you taken anything specific so far and implemented into your kind of routine, your regimen?
Yeah, so usually I'm one of the first persons in the building, but really just some of the things like they do inside the building, I done started doing like the extra cold tub time, and then, you know, just getting in the sauna every day and just, you know, standing in the training room.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. Appreciate you.